Warning. This video contains graphic images of a girl with a completely naked face. Here's her current foundation routine. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright, I'm stupid. Alright, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to moisturize my face using MAC Strobe Cream. I personally like this moisturizer a lot because it gives my skin this nice sort of glowiness, so I'm all about that moisturizer. Next thing we're doing is we're just priming our face. I'm using Benefit's Porefessional, and I'm literally just pressing it into my skin. I don't put it all over. I just apply it where I feel I need it, which is definitely on my nose, a little bit on my forehead, anywhere where I get blemishes or my skin's not completely smooth. And then the next thing I start is my concealing. So this is just a corrector. This is from Mercier. It's in an orangey sort of yellowy tone. And what this is going to do, this is just going to counteract any bluish gray area I may have around my eyes, which I totally do, and around my mouth area. Unfortunately, a lot of women of color tend to get really dark around our mouth. So yeah, I do a lot of correcting and a lot of, I put a lot of foundation down there. So that's the area I place a lot of focus on. But whatever you do, wherever you feel you have imperfections, really focus your product there. You don't have to put foundation or concealer all over your entire face. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Here you see me holding up one of my favorite brushes in the entire world. That's the Queen brush from Hair&MakeupAddiction. Looks like that. That's what I use to buff out any corrector or concealer that I place on my face. So that's exactly what you see me doing here, just buffing out my mouth area so I don't look too crazy on camera anymore. And then I just buff around my eyes and on my forehead. So what do we have here? So this is a brand new foundation I never used before. It's Bobbi Brown Stick Foundation. This is in the color Golden 6 or 6 Golden, whatever. It's a very yellow based foundation, so I figured I had to give it a go. This is the full coverage brush from Bobbi Brown. I've had it for a while. I figured, I may as well use it since I'm using this Bobbi Brown foundation, and I've never used any Bobbi Brown foundation before ever, so why not? I like the foundation a lot. I love the coverage it gives. It's very light. It looks very natural on the skin. The color is, it's actually nice. It's a little bit too light for the outer parts of my face, and it's a little bit darker than the center of my face, but since my face is lighter than my body, it's totally okay. We could just use other products to switch that up. Over here, you just see me apply a little bit more onto my forehead just to get a little bit more coverage, and yeah. Wayne Gus actually, was raving about this product, and that's pretty much the only reason why I bought it, and I'm happy I did. So yeah, thank you, Wayne Gus. I'm clearly loving it. And of course, I focus a lot more product on my chin and mouth area just to really cancel out any of the gray or, the grayish tone that I do have. And so I go in with more foundation, but I also bring in a little bit more concealer so that really get the most flawless finish possible. So that's what you see me doing here with the same flat brush that I was using before. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Here I'm just taking MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer. This is in NC42, just in case you wanted to know. And I'm just going to use that to highlight underneath my eyes. And I am so sorry that I'm completely out of focus here, but hopefully you get the gist. I tend to leave a space around the outer part of my eye, just a little open. As you see here, I kind of don't go right beneath my eyeball to conceal because I tend to get crease, it tends to crease there. So I try to avoid that by all means. So I just apply the product, leaving that space empty, and then I just buff it out with a brush so that I get the coverage in that area, but I don't get as much product. I don't know if you guys get that, but hey, we're back in focus. Alright, so I'm taking this very controversial product. This is the Nye Banana Powder and the powder in Topaz, that color that you probably don't know nothing about. And I'm going to take this Wayne Gus brush in number 2, and I'm just going to dab it in that mineral mate thingy that I have because the Nye products are in a not so nice packaging. And I'm just going to set my face with it, mainly focusing on the center, underneath my eyes, and around my jaw. And that's pretty much it. Just like that. And now I'm going to take this powder from Motives Cosmetics. It's in the color Very Deep, and I'm just going to apply that underneath my cheekbones and around my forehead and maybe down my neck, just so that it kind of contours my face, warms up my skin, and we're hoping that it blends with my body a bit. Oh boy, that makes a huge difference. All right, let's keep going.
To celebrate.
Right. So yeah, I'm kind of happy that my face looks like that. Sorry, that's my cousin in the background, and now I'm just showing my MakeupGeek blushes, and I don't know which one to use. That's why I'm looking super confused, but I got 6 of them, really happy with them. This is the one I'm using though. This is Infatuation, probably one of my favorites out of the 6 that I own. I love it. So if you're in the NW 35 to 40 range, NC 42 to 45, that's where I'm about. Yeah, love this color. If you could grab it, I'm sure you'll love it too. So that's what I'm using as my blush. And here I'm just blending it out with my foundation brush to make sure that it doesn't look crazy. Now I'm taking this BB Plus highlighter fanciness, and it's from Gerard Cosmetics. I'm just going to use that to highlight my cheeks. That's what it looks like on the back of my hand. I'm taking this MakeupGeek brush, and it's actually being used for its intended purpose. Cheek highlighter brush. Wow, fancy. It looks like that. I love it. So I actually take the product, I put it on one side of the bristles, and then if you see, I flip the brush around right here, so that one side that did have the product kind of goes around, and the other side that didn't have the product, it's just blending out that product. Does that make sense? I don't know, you tell me. I hope I said that kind of decent. I love me a cheek highlighter for this reason and this reason only. Look at that cheek. So now I'm going back in and I'm applying a little bit more of that Infatuation blush, and I go back in with the highlighter just to build, and that's exactly what it looks like. It's gorgeous. So we're pretty much all done here, guys, and yeah, here I am with some brows and some makeup on. If you want to see a tutorial on this look, let me know. But we're done here. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.